especially when you're not making a lot of margin. How do you actually look your staff in the face and say, you know what, you're going to have to go to your family and tell your family today that you will no longer be bringing home a salary? And the stark reality is that this is the prospect that a lot of business owners face today as you hear this conversation. Now, Shane Morrisby is the owner of Shane's Restaurant Group. He is based in Hart Bay, so we'll have a discussion around the business, more about the business, what it offers, and then also how Shane has turned to online to try and make ends meet. So, Shane Morrisby, great to have you on the show, sir.
Good morning. Thanks, Keno.
Great. Now, let's talk a little bit about Shane's Restaurant Group. I love stories, right? So tell me the story behind how this business started.
Gosh, I've been in the industry for a very long time. So I've cooked internationally, had involvement with restaurants internationally, and brought the Shane's brand back to Cape Town about 10 years ago. And we originally had a restaurant, a very small interactive restaurant in Bree Street, which ran for about 3 years, and then I relocated to Hart Bay. And while that was happening in Hart Bay, we've just had the opportunity to grow organically. And I think in the past 5 years, we have five restaurants in the group. One is situated in Claremont, 2 in Greenpoint, and then 2 in Hart Bay. And we all follow a modern Asian theme or cuisine. So it's, anything from modern Japanese to Pacific Rim.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
So we've got a great following. We are, it's all down to the staff and the teams within our restaurants, which allow me to grow. And that's why we're sitting in the situation at the moment where, with no trade through the door, we are in a very tight spot.
Okay, tight spot would be probably understatement of 2020.
Absolutely.
Well, what is your situation?
So
how many staff do you have? What are some of the real challenges you face?
Okay, so we have a total of about 80 staff employed, and that's obviously throughout all the 5 restaurants.
Yeah.
We caught obviously wind of this about 3 weeks ago, where we had a downturn on trade. Customers weren't walking through the door. I was very proactive at that stage to try and kind of think out of the box and how do we do this? How do we protect the staff? Because ultimately that's our beating heart of the restaurants. And, a lot of the staff had lots of questions. What is happening? We pulled together. We did some wage cuts to basically get us through at least 2 months of trade. 2 months of non-trade.
Yeah.
We've started setting up staff food schemes out of Shane's and Hart Bay, where we're going to start doing staff meals. So any one of our 80 staff members can come and grab a meal every day, just to take the load off. The government is, it's not very forthcoming. There is so many different options out there. You actually don't know where to look or which avenue to take. If it's in terms of UIF to business relief, it's just, it's kind of hitting your mailbox at, 1,000 mails a second.
Not a lack of place to be, Shane. So what I'm going to do for you, I don't know how it's going to work or whatever, but Rashid Tofi is the Deputy Director General for Economic Opportunities in the Western Cape, and they run a website with all the details. There might be a way to sort of, I'm not sure how it would work. There could be a way of actually pivoting your business, turning personal kitchens into essential food spots that could serve communities, and then you link with because Uber, etc., can deliver as long as it's essential services. As long as you're cooking essential meals, I'm sure one could pivot for the time being, do that. Who knows what it could grow into? And you deliver meals, healthy meals to people in whatever area. So I'm going to put you in touch with Rashid, maybe to look at this. But you've also, at the moment I'm on your Facebook page, right? Shane Morrisby. I see you're in a kitchen in front of. This is obviously something you've done, part of the innovation around trying to stay open. Just tell us a bit about what you've been doing.
So over the weekend, and I think I speak for all chefs, that I'm a chef and I've been a chef for 35 years.
Yeah.
Every single day has me being in a kitchen involved with people, and that, we live off stress. We thrive off pressured situations. Sure. And last week it was all just pulled away from me, so I was feeling completely lost. And I thought, well, I need to get back into the kitchen, but how do I kind of give back to the staff? Started on the online Facebook Live cooking demos, which was really there to ask people to give a small donation, and those donations would go towards the staff. And it's really been super successful. We are hitting some big numbers on the views. People are getting super interactive. I'm posting recipes in the morning and then go live at 6 o'clock. And the interaction has just been incredible. The support has been incredible. The donations have been incredible.
Great.
And
I like that last bit. The donations have been incredible, because this is why I have you on. I want more people to get on there. I want more people to follow you, and I want more people to donate if they are able to. So
that's very kind. Thank you.
Where do we go? Where do we go exactly?
Okay, so obviously my Facebook page. There are, if you go down to the first video, I think we've done 3 so far.
Yeah.
There are obviously bank details of where you can make deposits. We're also running through a system where on our restaurant groups, our Facebook pages, Dine Plan has come up with a voucher system where you can buy a voucher for any of our restaurants. Mm-hmm. It's a 1,000 Rand voucher or a 500 Rand voucher. If you buy those vouchers, when you redeem them in the restaurant, when we are obviously up and running, you will get a 10% discount on your bill. So it's,
Brilliant.
2 ways. You can go through a donation, which is obviously straight towards the staff, or a voucher which you can redeem at a later stage for a great experience.
Yes, I'm looking at this food, hey. Cooking ramen tonight, 6 p.m. live. Please donate to our staff. All right, so I want people to go to Shane's website. You're at home, you're doing nothing right now. You might be one of the fortunate people that still has, maybe you've got savings, maybe you still making your income because your business is along the essential line. And it's Shane Moresby. How do you spell that? Cheyne. Morris is in Morris, Morris, and then B-Y. So Shane Moresby, go and check it out. Might be fun to check out the videos and actually try some of the dishes and the recipes that he's put together. Looks absolutely phenomenal, especially if you're into Asian.
Thank you.
So people can also then, you say, buy those 1,000 Rand Diners Plan vouchers. You can redeem it. You get a 10%. And then what happens to the money that comes in generally? That goes to paying your staff and making sure that, you keep them going, essentially.
Exactly. 100% of all the donations that come in will be, we're going to be doing this for as long as we need to. If the COVID situation extends itself even for another 3 weeks, I'll continue doing this. And, when we get to the lump sum of money, it'll be split equally amongst all our staff. I mean, there are some of our staff that are going through more hard times than others. So, sure. It's really about, number one, putting a roof over their heads, making sure there's a meal on the table, because they're like family to me. I mean, it's, every single 75 of them are just, I spend more time with them than I do at home. So my heart kind of bleeds for them at the moment.
Yeah, now you're a man with a good heart. I can hear it, Shane. So let's see what we can do to get the donations up, and we'll definitely stay in touch with you. Let's find out how it's going. We'll do another follow-up to see if enough people have come forward to keep your staff going. And I've been saying this since the start. Once the 21 days are over, if we are allowed to go back after those 21 days, let's make a point, if you're in a position to do so, to start supporting restaurants like Shane's Restaurant Group. They've got 5 out there. And also, go and get the Diners Club vouchers for £1,000.
Dine Plan.
Dine Plan. Sorry, did I say that?
So you'll go onto Facebook, select either Lucky Bao, Shio, Ding Dong, Fire Monkey, or Shane's. Those are the 5 restaurants, and there will be a Shop Now button. Just click that, and it'll take you straight through to the voucher.
Stunning stuff. Well, Shane, thank you very much for sharing a bit of your journey with us. Absolute pleasure. We support small business, and we'll continue making sure that we shine a light on the work that you're doing. Okay.
Absolute pleasure, and thank you so much. Much love.
Same here. Shane Moresby, owner of Shane's Restaurant Group. It is so like a lot.